Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Today, we'll be discussing the bull run spot ETF XRP rally ripples. Let's discuss IPOs and the future of XRP related topics. $29,995 in Bitcoin, current temperature is 5.2 degrees Celsius. Sorry, that's 5.24% and a theoretical 24/7 salary. It's up 4.11% as I come in at 16.20. USDT is priced at $1, whereas USDC averages out at 99 cents. Capitalization of all cryptocurrencies, $1,133 billion. Here comes the truly bizarre part. We saw that in their case against the SEC, Ripple won again, and now only one of their lawsuits is pending. That wraps up the business with the big banks. In a moment, we'll discuss that further. What did XRP do instead? It rallied, bringing the rest of the market up with it. Get used to it, because it's here to stay. I truly believe that XRP will eventually overtake Bitcoin as the leading cryptocurrency. XRP is currently up 7.29%. It's carrying the weight of the entire Bitcoin market on its shoulders. However, you are aware that our sights are set higher than 55 cents for XRP. Can we go down again? We certainly could. The sweet spot, as far as prices go, is between 41 and 48 cents. So far, nothing has been disproven. Sure, we surpassed 50 cents. However, we believe that 55 cents is the critical threshold for XRP to cross. I already showed this morning's tweet from Pop, but it's so fascinating that I'm showing it again. As he insulted Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Lawson, and the rest of the Ripple team, he never looked so foolish. Good morning, everyone except the fools who thought they could sell on registered securities and get away with it, and now everyone sees him for the moron that he is. Oh, how wrong he was. How incorrect he was. But like I said in the first video, he could have been referring to Ethereum and taking a shot at Joe Lubin. Awesome development. For the next 11 days, if you buy a LuxLive, Luxolin will give you 30% of your monthly XRP purchases back. Free potions will bring you into the first ever XRPL breeding lab, where you can pick from a wide variety of trades to design your very own NFT in front of your very eyes. Once you've finished tweaking the recipe to your satisfaction, the potions receive BERT, the NFT is in your SUM wallet, as you intended. Right this minute, this account drops WoW bombs, and it makes me think of a certain member of my Discord server. Why is this Twitter username so intriguing? A lot of what he's been saying and stealing is turning out to be accurate. Who he is a mystery to me. I can't place its origin. He should be informed that he has 1,500 avid fans. One of the fortunate 307, he now follows me, and for that I am grateful. But lately he's been spot on. July 12th, he claimed that the summary ruling in the SEC versus Ripple XRP is not a security boom will be announced within a few hours after being presented to Judge Torres. After tweeting on July 13th that XRP was not a security, what transpired next is detailed in this post. I feel obligated to remind you that it exists on these premises. Oh, wait. We'll start digging right now and locate it here in no time. Monday, October 7th. He said in 30 days from now. It's been only 13 days so far. He was right on the money with his assessment that XRP is not a reliable means of security. Within 30 days of this notice, any appeals regarding the SEC will be dismissed. What happened 13 days later when the SEC got the 930 appeal? In other words, the SEC has decided to drop all allegations against Ripple and its officials. This man's every word is proving true. He isn't trying to confuse you with enigmas. He's laying it all out there for everyone to see. For one to have such a perfect record of success. It's very cool. It's unbelievable, he's hitting it right on the head. What do you think is going to happen? I asked. Do you have any thoughts? Does what he does next? Stated the market is on a tear. No one has really taken note of it yet. These following few months are going to fly by because you're going to be so addicted to this newfound excitement. Therefore, you should keep your phone's charger close at hand. CoinMarketCap Live Coin Watch will have you hitting RefRSH like you've never hit RefRSH before. Visit my Patreon group, join the one-on-one Discord call with the main Discord phone at any time that's convenient for you, and I'll help you figure out your departure strategy and plan. You're going to get some serious VIP treatment and we can sit down and chat about it for a week. In addition, I share my predictions for the future of this platform, as well as my strategies for getting the most out of it. Folks, SEC approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF seems likely in the coming months. The final deadline for the ARC is January 10th, so we should hear back from JP Morgan soon. Grayscale is the manager of the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, and a recent decision by the Securities and Exchange Commission not to appeal a finding in a Grayscale case has moved clearance of the applications closer. This is something I've been discussing. I've been holding out for this and the impending ETFs. A Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, ETF, is inevitable. The only question is whether or not we'll see it this year. As a result, traditional banking and financial institutions will enter the cryptocurrency markets. 5 to 10% of the money that leaves the stock market could be put to risk by investing in cryptocurrency. There will be a sudden increase in value, possibly up to $17 trillion, due to a combination of a blow-off top and cryptocurrency. The ratings weren't lying when they said they'd add Keith to the channel's coverage. I plan to have him back on the show. I'm making plans for the future. I plan to have a conversation with him and have a live session where we can discuss everything. There will be some question and answer time. I'm going to put something up ahead of time to gauge interest in potential topics of conversation. The price of XRP and I rallied above 54 cents to pick up present momentum, despite opposition and domination. And Keith is your man if you want to talk about TA and one of the most accurate top persons in the world. There's nothing complicated about this at all. Yes, 55 cents is what I said. Approximately 54 cents is what I've seen from other analysts. Pay attention, more or less. We're hoping for a blowout over 55, but a 54 will do. When we reach 55 miles per hour, we're not interested in touching. Instead, we want to go past that point and then stop. There are 51 cents left, okay? If you want the actual celebration to begin, all you have to do is get Bitcoin back above $33.30, a piece of cake, or XRP above $5.455, also a piece of cake. The fact that it is occurring is crucial. There is almost a bull run. After a brutal September, the market often begins to show signs of an upsurge in November. This has happened for the past 6 years. Cryptocurrencies had a terrible September, but we broke the old bullcrap trends and made it out in the green as timber. In general, the value of cryptocurrencies tends to decrease in October. It appears that October is going swimmingly, and we're on track for a stunningly gorgeous last week. The simple answer is that everyone is just waiting for November to get around so that the bull trend can officially begin. Yes, I did say I had those graphs. Those graphs will be up later today. I plan to tweet about them. I'll be distributing these to my Patreon backers. I'm going to email these to everyone in my freaking address book. My newsletter is free, so there's no excuse not to sign up at rebelvanwinkle.com. Register for it. It will also be included. If it's Bitcoin cycles you're interested in, I'm showing you ones that go back more than a decade. Rath would like to remind you that the IPO for the Ripple system is scheduled to go public in November. If it's coming, how do we know? Why, exactly, would Ripple start looking for the senior manager, shareholder communication position? Perhaps in preparation for a roadshow or an initial public offering. Maybe they're not panicking or getting ready to do something. I can't wait until the IPO is finally here and we finally learn the truth about what's happening with the Ripple order books. I'm sure you're aware that the typical interval between Bitcoin blocks is 10 minutes, but David Schwartz wants to remind you nevertheless. However, this holds true regardless of the time period. Expect to wait around 10 minutes before reaching the next block. It doesn't make sense that they move a whole block every 10 minutes on average, but he's right. When I woke up, unfortunately, things are not great and dandy around here. Whether you're averaging over blocks, in which case each block counts once, or over time, in which case each minute counts once, makes a big difference in how you interpret the data. For example, if you say the average block interval is 10 minutes, you're averaging over blocks because you mean this is so for the average block, but if you say on average, it's 10 minutes and next block, you're averaging over time. This is what we mean by on average, so cool that it's almost as if you were looking at an apple next to an orange. Dan Winkle is a wave, and then Bitcoin's 30K milestone is announced by crypto industry heavyweight Winkle. I predicted that the price would surge beyond the 30,000 mark once we played this out, and it has. Where are our eyes currently focused? Where exactly is the action of discharge taking place? Folks? Here it is. Expect it. We're all set. Ready to buckle up, but what the heck is going to happen? When XRP takes flight, it's going to be a long way from Earth. What gives? I'll explain why that is the case. In the case of XRP, the courts have explicitly declared that they reject the SEC's position, using the Howey test despite the fact that it failed. Since XRP is not a security, the lawsuits against Brad and Chris have been dropped. They hope to completely humiliate the SEC. The only thing left is institutional sales, which we briefly discussed in the day's first video. Is it true that you're heartbroken about the institutions where you can't buy anything? Do you truly care if the institutions fail to reach an agreement? You give me that institutional money and bring it to the exchange in return for XRP, which is sitting idle behind the scenes. Let's get the price of XRP up to where it belongs. By now, everyone should expect it to be in the double digits at the very least. You can count on that. Many people would enjoy hating and making fun of it. The numbers don't back up what you're saying, period. Costs between $3 and $6. You're right in the middle there, at about average. $17 to $24, that's your wine. $20 worth of XRP would give it a $1 trillion market cap, and the entire cryptocurrency market cap is somewhere between $4.70 and $7.3 trillion. If the biggest dogs in the market are worth between $4 and $7 trillion, why should XRP just be worth $1 trillion? I'm calling it now, it's happening. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.